Good morning, guys. Figured I'd make a day in the life of a private practice owner for you all. By the way, excuse the red light. It's always on in the mornings. This day's a little bit different than usual. I'm up earlier for a call with my coach who's currently on the other side of the world right now. But typically, if I wasn't talking to someone 12 hours ahead of me, I'm up at around 6:15ish a.m. I'm a man of routine. I've always done that. I don't go to the gym in the morning. I'm an evening gym type of person, at least for now until we have kids. But anyways, we'll go to the gym tonight. And with that said, let's get to it. And here's a look at my very simple breakfast: 3 dates, 1 egg, orange juice, and some sheep yogurt if you were curious. All right, before we go, giving my fiance her daily morning coffee, of course. Gotta say bye-bye to the cat, of course. As we know the meme, gotta kiss the cat before work. All right, we're walking to the car. All right, guys, halfway to work here. I decided to start the video right now because it was dark as heck when I started this in the morning. You couldn't even see anything. You were just hearing a voice in the dark car. But anyways, the commute, it's about 40 minutes. It's through country roads. There's no traffic, which is super nice. It's a little bit relaxing in a way. I use this time to watch YouTube videos, podcasts, business videos, mindset videos, things like that. It's nothing about dentistry. It's just getting my mind in the right place in the morning, preparing for the day, getting ready for procedures, sometimes thinking about those procedures, especially if it's something that I haven't done in a while or a new technique. So I just use this time to pre-wind in a way, like how you unwind at the end of the day. I pre-wind, I get ready for the day, and that is it. I enjoy the commute. It's 40 minutes, but there's no traffic. So I'm going to show you a little clip here of a previous day of a sunrise, so you can kind of get a sense as to what I'm looking at. But with that said, we'll see you in the office. So here's my surgery room set up for double arch today. I have a separate video on our course platform of this whole setup, how to set up the table and everything. But here's what I keep in the back. We're planning for some pterygoids, as you're going to see here in a moment. Implants laid out, multi-units laid out, implants in the back, the plan. We have a whiteboard here of hopefully how we're going to place these implants, mainly for my assistant, so she can kind of get a visual of what we're planning. And like I said, the implants are here in the back. I have backup implants ready too, longer and wider. We have the mallet there and the osteotomes for the pterygoid, hopefully on the right side. And this is the planning. So I like looking at the pre-op and post-op teeth, where they're going to be. This helps the MUA positions. On top of that, here's our scanner, photogrammetry, and the Trios 5. And here is the pre-op. As you can see, terminal dentition, grade 3 mobility everywhere, severe bone loss. And here's the plan. 6 on top, 5 on the bottom, pterygoid on the right. Hopefully I can get a palatal implant on the upper left. That'll make it easier so I don't need the pterygoid. And here's a 3D view of the plan. Again, these are rough. It's going to be freehand, so we're going to see once we actually do the surgery. But this is what I'm hoping to achieve. And here's the pre-op scan with that palatal marker in there. And here's the lower. We're keeping the lower right molar and a marker on the left until the very end. And let's get started. Surgery went exactly to plan. 6 implants on the upper right pterygoid, as I discussed earlier. Finished in about an hour and 10 minutes, nicely sutured together. And you're going to see here the lower in a little bit, and then the post-op x-ray. Here's the post-op. 3D scan. As you can see, if you rewind like 20 seconds, it's pretty much identical to the plan. We got that terry white on the right side, paddle root on the left side, 5 on the lower. Here's the design that I got about 30 minutes after we submitted the scans. Upper and lower printing at the same time. It'll take about 20-ish minutes. And you're gonna see my assistant here staining, glazing, polishing, and here are the final arches before I put them in. Nice access holes, not too palatable. You can see the lower there, very nice occlusal, nice and flat, cleansable, and we're gonna put them in. Right after inserting the immediate temps, I'm putting in some final zirconias for a patient here. I film these routinely because I actually post them on YouTube. For some reason, these videos do super well. This exact video. I'm just screwing them in. I'm gonna put in the uppers right now, heal very, very well. But I do these in the afternoon, usually right after my double arches, and do some deliveries and some more consults. All right, guys, that was it. Stepping outside here for a little bit of fresh air and sun. But all over, double arch completed. It went super smooth, I mean, I couldn't ask for a better double arch. We finished by 2:30 p.m. We also had, I didn't get to film it, but 2 consultations that came in, both double arches. They both closed and paid the same day, and we actually had 2 more patients from a few months ago stop in, and they're like, hey, I'm ready to get started. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 8 arches just all paid and scheduled today. So a very, very, very good collections day. I think about 120,000 in just one day. So very impressive. You just got to keep it up. Other than that, deliver some final zirconia teeth. Delivered a second set of temporaries because I had to make some bite changes for a patient. And that is it. Now we're just gonna go in, or I'm gonna go in, wrap up the day with our end of the day huddle, make sure everything is nicely closed. And I'm off, so this is my 3rd clinical day. I'm off Thursdays, I don't work Thursdays. Fridays I don't usually work unless I need to come in for a specific patient or case or some administrative filming stuff, things like that. So I don't really work Fridays, so pretty much the end of the week. We're gonna go home. Sometimes I like going to the land, by the way, so we'll see. If I have some time today, I'll go to the land. We can check that out. It's very peaceful there. I like going there, checking it out. It's empty right now. We're still in the process of building. And then if we don't go to the land, we're going to go to the gym. I like going to the gym at the end of the day. It's how I've always done it. As I said in the beginning, in the morning, I'm not a morning gym person. I never have been. I like going after work. It's relaxing in a way, even though it's tiring, especially after days like this where you're on your feet doing surgery all day. But it's a different type of, it's a different workout, right? You're working on weights, you're de-stressing. I enjoyed doing it in the evening. Probably won't be able to do that for many, many years, especially once we have kids. We'll go to the gym, we'll have dinner, and then we'll get back to work. And that's how it is. See you at the gym. All right, so we had some extra time driving home, so let's make a little pit stop by the land. I can show you what it looks like now before we're building. I do this quite often, maybe at least twice a week, stop by there. And I'll just show you a video of the land. You can hear how peaceful it is. Super excited to build hopefully our forever home on this piece of land. Super peaceful. Surrounded by trees. And let's walk down to the back, because this is Very, very cool. It's one of my favorite parts of this land. So this is the flat part. So if we look back here, there's the car, there's the driveway that we went in. But let's go to the back here because this is all part of it. You can hear the birds. So this is a little path that goes down here. And there's a little pond that we also own. And then there's a little bit of it's a small lake, but there's lake access too. So let's go down there. So nice. So here's the pond. We have to clean this up. All this grass around it. We're gonna recirculate some water in there so it's not as boggy, but super, super beautiful. This is part of it too. Show you here. And then this is all part of it. Here's the small lake. Nothing crazy, but open this up, make a little dock. Super nice. So you can see why I love coming down here at least twice a week. Super peaceful. You can, if you listen, you can just hear the wind, especially through those pine trees. It's fantastic. Really, really excited to build on this. Raise a family here. Have family over. Have friends over. Just it's a nice spot. We got very lucky with how we found it. I can go over the story in another video if you guys are interested, but that's pretty much it. We'll go head back to the car, go to the gym, and continue the last few hours of this day. All right, so we made it to the gym. Tiny, tiny gym, by the way. But, I mean, it's all I need. A bench, a bar, some dumbbells. Nothing complicated, nothing fancy. 4 to 5 days a week of that. Some walking. It's pretty much all you need in life. Just stay active, be consistent, stay disciplined, and that's it. By the way, I'm in scrubs. That's how I always do it. After work, straight to the gym. No excuses, no going home to relax and then being like, I'm too tired today. Straight to the damn gym. That's how you do it. I'm gonna stop this gym session right there. I'm not a personal trainer influencer, but gotta focus in the gym. But what we're doing today is chest, triceps, some planks, and hand stretches. Highly, highly recommend this because obviously you're probably a dentist watching this. But definitely get some hand exercises in there. So stretch out those hands. It's going to stretch out your forearms and this area of your hand right here. So pull your thumbs back. Get that stretch in there. Pull your fingers back. You'll feel it right here. Do those. But anyways, I'm going to finish up the gym. We'll go eat and then work the rest of the night and go to bed. Here's some dinner the fiance prepared tonight. Some pasta and sparkling water. And the cat.